3. They're looking again. He's going to find Hobbit. He knew the utility was coming, so he's playing on the edge of it, fringing into the banana position, and Nitro's got to find NAVI as well. This makes it now a 2-man kill, and Yukinder's going to do his typical waltz toward the site, but he's not ready for a CT peek. A third player to be there that quickly.
Oh, there's a fourth player there as well. Shiro's come over also. Inters is going to grab another one as a freebie, and Shiro can peek out at any moment. Liquid might be giving away the advantage, the 5-on-3 that they had. I don't think they have any idea quite yet that Shiro's here. Nobody's looking, and that's a man advantage now for C9.
That's also a decent recovery. They know that Yukinder's going to try and dry pick the site once he wins Banana, and absolutely wrecked him with a passive secondary setup. Elige wants in, didn't see it, but spots it late. Over top of the incandescence, it's Inters that goes down, but he found NAVI first. So Elige now in a 1-on-2. Oh, pros don't fake. He holds it. I thought he was going to get pushed through that smoke. I really did.
Looked like it was clearing. You had a 1v2 earlier from OC. Now it's Elige's time to step up.
Right now, he'll step in silence. Back toward the ruins. Bomb planted right side. No smoke CT because it was clearing. They should be fully aware that he's in this position. He's going to see the shadow on the first. Takes a minor amount of damage. And Shiro's heading in the same direction. He'll walk through that doorway any second, and Elige is ready for that as well. It's 8-5.
That's a stunning play. This just such a star player, Elige. He's been so good in this tournament, overshadowed by Yukinder, but that is a beautiful 1v2. Grabbing the first kill and waiting patiently. That round is actually so cool, because look at the adjustment from Liquid. We'll talk about it during this timeout. They've been getting barraged by utility down Banana. We've kind of been waiting for their response. And this time, Yukinder and Nitro wait for the nades, the Molotov to come out, the double nade deep. And every single time that's happened, Cloud9 have swung and gotten aggressive with it to fight while the utility's doing damage. And you can see Yukinder's waiting for the peak, holding the edge of the smoke. Nitro's just spamming into the smoke at the half wall, and they both catch their respective defenders. Now, on the other side of the coin, Cloud9's adjustment is, hey, Inters is going to be over there, but we're going to bring Shiro over there. We're going to take the risk, because every time Liquid's been able to find those entry kills, they've just been able to march up Banana and find like a huge advantage with only one player able to shift over there. Let's bring 2 and let's actually challenge for it on the entrance into the bomb site.
And the thing is as well, if there's going to be that much battle at Banana early on, you know as the swing player, if they win Banana, you're ready for that play. If you win Banana, you just rotate back over to the arch anyway, right? You're going to try. It's not like Liquid's been going fast to the other side of the map while all of that's occurring. So you can afford the risk, and they're going to do a similar situation here. 3 out of spawn toward B.
3 MAC-10s though, and one of them on Yukinder. Curious to see where this is going to go. Op is in play.
It's crazy that that's all they have despite that last round.
This has got to be, I have to imagine this is a Halls pop, right? With this kind of a buy coming in. It could just be something fast-paced. Actually, not enough players are lining up in the halls for it to be any kind of a pop, at least for the moment. 3 players in middle, Elige over in Boiler. Oh, Shiro's in trouble. If he pushes up any further, he stops.
Shot out. Finds the first. Nitro down. They still have the railing position of Axile. He's going to fall off 4 HP. So close to going down, but here we go. NAVI. He's going to take out Yukinder. NAVI, and he's going to take out Elige as well. Bomb dropped, and this one's done. It should be 8-6 heading into the last round of the half, and there's not a lot of money on the Liquid side. Yeah. No bomb plant to back it up either.
Yeah, I wonder, I guess they're trying to just use those MAC-10s in the chaos of so many smokes and flashbangs raining over to get a little bit crazy wrapping into the A bomb site. And obviously a good shot from Shiro to start things off, but could never actually get the execute going, could never actually pull the trigger on it. This is actually, I mean, interestingly enough, in a certain sense, this is actually a really nice half from Cloud9. The only thing that's actually really ruined the half for them has been losing 2 of the low economy rounds. If they don't lose those, you know, they actually come into this with a great game plan on the gun rounds.
Absolutely, and they adjusted very well early on to what Yukinder was doing. I mean, they knew their weaknesses in the previous matchup. If they still get an 8-7 here, don't rule them out of this. This is still a game.
Oh, absolutely not.
Like it's very much on. We know they can win T-sided rounds. They're a bit slower about doing it sometimes. Oh no, NAVI blinded up. He shot between them both. Did some damage, but not a kill. He goes down, and they're going to gain a gun from that. He gives one away.
Remember also, just to kind of build on your point that this is still doable at an 8-7, even a 9-6 scoreline, is Liquid had some troubles closing out Mouse in the quarterfinals when they had a huge lead, 11-4 lead at the halftime, and they really struggled on their CT side to put them away. So there will be opportunities for Cloud9 in the second half. This one's going to likely go all the way, likely be very, very grimy. Shiro rotates off of B. I think eventually Team Liquid just comes right back up to Banana and hits the B bomb site. So it's all about the timing. Keep an eye on Shiro on the minimap of where he's positioned, where he's going to be rotating. Elige has no utility. He's in halls, dropping down towards Boiler, but he's got nothing to cause any kind of a fake or keep any attention on him. He's just going to be a lurk.
Incendiary for NAF. Did they bounce that to Bags being the only
contacts
place?
now.
Oh, it is. It's going to be straight in. They know he's there. Hobbit's gone. He's the only one. It's a race right now because Shiro's heading towards CT. He's going to be smoked off, so no vision for the AWP. In fact, he's only just getting to the corner now even, so bomb is due to cross any second. They even hear the shot. They'll know it's clean to do so. He's going to throw a vision for the AWP.
Go, Yekindr. Get that thing down.
He's only just getting to the corner now even, so bomb is due to cross any second. They even hear the shot. They'll know
Molotov on top
clean
of
to do so.
has to wait a little bit.
Vision for the AWP there now. Flash just getting to the corner now. So bomb is Deucey as he watches from Banana. Again, that's a massive miss. Massive miss. It holds him out. He still manages to find two. Somehow they give it away. They peek onto it. They think they can catch him out. It gives it back. And Elige, oh my goodness, look at the flank. I didn't even spot this. He's all the way back in CT. They just need to keep them at bay. They just need to lock them out from that position. Exile, though, has turned around to look at it, but Naf's found the kill, and Elige, he's baiting out the time as a result. He's going to peek now. Exile knows it. He's trying to find a single shot. OC's still alive. It's a 2-on-1. There's time enough for Exile to do this, and he's got the first one already, and they're going to touch it. They're going to get on the bomb. The Elige has to go all the way around with low HP to find the diffuser. He came so close, but he was a second off. 8-7 at half, and a brilliant comeback from Cloud9.
Yeah, great recovery from Cloud9 in this half. That is a real tough half to hold on to if you're C9. Liquid brought the pressure. 8-7, they're going to switch sides, and we'll be right back to conclude Inferno.
Hey Future Pros, we are back with an advanced execute for your T-side on Inferno. For this execute, you will need 4 Future Pros along with 3 mollies, 3 flashes, and 2 smokes. Let's break it down. Future Pro number 1. Your first job is to boost up Future Pro 4 onto the half wall. After that, get into this position and aim your crosshair above this point where the roof tiles combine. This molly will land and force out anyone playing first or second oranges. Then bank a flash off this window to blind anyone on site or in CT. This will allow you to get a quick smoke covering off CT spawn. And for good measure, lob this deep flash over CT spawn, which will further blind anyone playing on the site. Future Pro 2, you'll be smoking off coffins and also provide a supporting flash. To smoke coffins, get right up into this corner with the logs. Aim upward along the line of this fence and stop when you're at this line with this other fence post. This smoke will block off behind coffins. It is thrown this deep to discourage CTs from pushing through and hugging the side of the smoke. So be aware that someone still could be holding coffins. Alternatively, you can throw this smoke a little higher and coffins will be fully smoked off, but be wary of an aggressive CT. Finally, aim above these wires over the left of the plant pot. Walk forwards and throw the flash as you get to the second wire. This will provide a flash to blind anyone on the B site. Future Pro 3. You only have 1 molly to throw, so don't mess it up. Your molly will be to push out anyone who's playing new box. To do this molly, get up into this part of the wooden barrels, formerly known as car. Then aim at this part of the tile and jump throw. Now no one can play from new box, great! Future Pro 4, you also have an easy job. Once Future Pro 1 has boosted you onto the half wall, position yourself over this corner of the wall. Then aim at this gap in the trees and throw your molly. This will force anyone out of dark. If this execute is done correctly with the right timings, there should be literally nowhere for the CTs to stand apart from out into the open. But make sure you practice those timings, it really is all about timings.
What a final round of the half. We get back at 8-7. This is how it went to 8-7, though. It was so close. Axile working his way back in. Knew Elige was on the flank. Had to try and fight him. I called 2-on-1 at this point because it was him basically fighting it. His teammate Shiro had to get on the defuse. And a bullet that just missed at the final second.
He had 2 shots, and with only 17 HP, I think if one of those lands, I think he gets the kill, and that's a different round. It's probably a victory for Team Liquid regardless. Cloud9, not the cleanest half from them. It was a little bit sloppy, a lot of missed utility, a couple situations, a lot of low economy losses as well when Team Liquid only had pistols. But here we are switching halves and a mid push that NAVI is looking for.
OC already down. Takes out NAVI. Axile looking for another. Hobbit chums back in. He even goes on to the burst clock in the end of that to try and make it work, but doesn't. It's still going to be Inters that gets Elige. And it's Nitro and NAF. They're going to group up as well. They're going to get together toward the A side of the map.
Yeah, I don't really know what the best option is here if you're Nitro and NAF. You have a lot, I mean, there's a minute and 20 seconds on the clock, you know? Like, there's so many opportunities for Cloud9 to move anywhere on the map. So even if you gamble, it's like, they have so much time to actually figure out where you're stacked. Now, at the moment, Liquid's made the right call. At the A bomb site, 1 in pit, 1 in the bomb site. Nitro's even got utility, but actually, even if that Molotov is used to delay, I think Cloud9 might just bail out and go to the other side of the map. So I'm not even sure that Molotov can really be put into play quite yet.
Drawing an off angle in the site, though. He's actually going to look for information. He'll see the head coming around. Had the crosshair right, even saw them coming. Doesn't matter. Naf's in the pit. He's going to nail all 3. Just a bait, line, and sinker on that one.
Oh, Cloud9 never saw it coming. They would have only thought that one player was inside the site. What a great sequence from NAF. Wonderful shooting to get all 3 headshots. He gave an interview, too, where he was like, yeah, you know, on this team, Nitro and I are kind of like the filler players. We're kind of like, you know, the guys who don't get the emphasis, who don't get all the things that we'd like. NAF still delivers, man.
Oh, dude, outrageously.
Hey, what a luxury to have a player like NAF in a position like that. And again, a huge moment and a critical moment for Team Liquid.
And they'll go on to the SMGs. 1 FAMAS for OC, and NAF has the M4. Interesting that OC's gone for the FAMAS. You'd expect him to be on SMG just to try and farm up a little more cash, but either way, this is where they're comfortable. So Liquid with both pistols now.
Yeah, huge benefit to have. Unarmored pistols for Cloud9. Elige gonna get the first quick headshot onto Shiro. He looks accurate today. Take a peek down mid, spots 1, he gets dinked up, but there's OC with the FAMAS to peek off the SMG. And Elige knows exactly where Hobbit is, 3 kills with the SMG. You know, OC doesn't really need one because he can have a teammate drop one over.
That is the other side of it, yes.
Yeah.
And I had a feeling you would say that to me eventually, Jason, but...
I was only going to do it because I got 3 kills.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I mean, but it's fair. Maybe he's not an SMG user. He wants to hold a longer angle. It's all situational.
I think it's
right?
more, he's obviously the one kind of providing a little bit more support for Elige. So obviously if he's peeking down mid after Elige makes contact with that FAMAS is the better weapon. And also falling back to the corner, FAMAS has a little bit more work. So there's probably a lot of ways you could take it. 10-7, 3-round lead for Team Liquid. Still 3 SMGs on the board. It's a buy for Cloud9. They've got 4 AKs, a good amount of utility. So they actually, in this round, at least have the more powerful buy.
Enters AK is going to work with Hobbit. Firing the spam through the edge of the wall to see if anyone's pushed down the apartment hallway. No one has as of yet. And I don't know that anyone will. You do have NAF in that position, as always, loves to be over toward the pit, but he's waiting on the balcony this time. Axile goes back down T-stairs. That deep smoke puts him on notice. Ooh, tap through that door actually does scratch NAF, puts him on 92.
Yeah, it just scares him a little bit, right? Just puts a little fear, lets him know. Nade into mid does nothing. Cloud9 being very passive, letting some of this utility be spent by the CT side. The Liquid's doing a pretty good job of holding on to utility. Brackets control coming in now for the T side. Yikinder wanted to push through, and ooh, ducks underneath it. There's OC with the trade. They almost line up for the FAMAS. It's Elige and NAF, but Elige wants to push through the smoke and get behind this wrap. Hobbit's waiting.
Hobbit is waiting. Elige getting in toward the library, makes noise and gets spotted out from it.
Thanks.
They need to compensate for this. They need to recover. It's going to be the split, and it's only 1 man to hold it off, and he has an MP9. It's Nitro, so he's gone for the closest position he can. Smoke in his way, though. Does he try and go through this? He might. He might try and surprise them. They've caught out. Oh, I was going to say Nitro. They'll find Elige as well. So that means it's on NAF, and I think he'll try and save this M4.
That's a really tough round. I think that round is won a lot by the engagements against the SMGs. You could see Liquid trying to really compensate and really trying to get a little aggressive and close up with the SMGs, and so many of them just, you know, the player ducking underneath Yikinder, Elige trying to fight long range against an AK, trying to rotate over towards the B bomb site. Nitro as well with that SMG really only has one play available to him, kind of coming out of that smoke and trying to stop them from getting to the bomb site.
Okay, Exile I thought was actually going to try and beat him over to the bottom of apartments because Hobbit heard him running back through the arch, so he had maybe a guess at the fact that he went to the apartments. He'll get all the way to spawn. So he'll keep that gun. Remember, this was a bit of a bonus round situation as well for Team Liquid, so they'll be okay. They'll purchase again this time.
However, no AWP.
No, not going to have it.
You'd imagine. I mean, Elige could drop one, but he would be unarmored after that, so no point because you'd have to pass him a rifle in return. So it's going to be a 5-rifle setup, 5 M4s for Team Liquid. Good job from NAVI, crouching underneath it. Brilliant trading. And just the firepower, the stopping power just wasn't there for Team Liquid with FAMAS and 3 SMGs.
There we go. North America's waking up pretty early in the morning still, but there's, you know, we started with 4 fans. Everyone's out of bed now.
We like to sleep in on that side of the world.
No, I do too. Not wrong. Kender firing in toward the smoke. Battle that resumes, even though they're on the alternative sides now, as Exile does get position, but he's going to get naded. He's going to get chunked. He's going to have to be careful. Self-flash, he's got Shiro to support. Yikinder gets smoked by the nade, and that's because Shiro actually killed Elige through him, and then was able, I might have been through the edge of the wall actually seeing that bullet hole, but either way, he gets the damage that follows up with the nade.
Yeah, that's a disaster. Let's see if Nitro can do anything to keep this within reach. He's gonna have to, if he sticks around at this B bomb site, he's got utility, he's got a Molotov as well. Unfortunately, another extra smoke is dropped forward, but this is gonna be so difficult for him to hold back. And I don't know, at a certain point, maybe he shifts over to A and they just kind of gamble. Maybe they rotate over towards the B bomb site off this and they just gamble at B. You can see NAF's on his hustle right now through CT spawn, and OC's actually pushing up. So if Nitro and NAF can put some resistance into this and slow down this hit, OC's flank could save the day.
NAF already trying to rotate fast. Nitro's there. Oh, they're going back. Never mind flank. He's going to be the first line of defense now. This is challenging for OC. The off angle, he gets the first headshot. Clean damage onto enters, but couldn't follow it up and close it. Oh, that's tough. That is tough, because now they have full access to the A site, and there is a rotation in play from NAF, but I don't know how encouraged he'll be to go for this. Nitro's not even budging from B.
Yeah, that position on balcony is so hard to line up multi-kills from. That's such a quick reaction over from the T sides as they rotate back. And from there, I mean, the follow-up engagement isn't anything special as well, because you can really only fall back all the way towards the balcony through halls, and they know exactly where you're coming from. So options are limited after making contact in that spot. 10-9. Now, to be fair, Cloud9 and plenty of teams have had to survive quick double kills in Banana from the T when you're playing against Yikinder. So right now, it's just a taste of your own medicine.
Came from the second player as well. Further back, NAF trying to save his weapon. Does get the first shot, but NAF, and he steps wide of the position at the fountain. Nitro gonna try and chase him down. Nade to soften him up. Look for a faster shot when they get around the corner, but they don't get that far. Round resets. And Cloud9 has 9, meaning they're just 1 back on Liquid at this point.
Yeah, should be a great opportunity for them to to tie things up, to close the gap. 2K on pretty much everyone, a little over 2K for players on Team Liquid. Nitro should have the only weapon. I don't think they can really invest in a whole lot of utility either. This might just be a FAMAS and unarmored USPs. It's only a 2,400 losing bonus that they're going to get, positioning most players right around 4,400, 4,800. And that's a long time now for Team Liquid to be without the AWP in play. Remember, OC won't be able to afford it in the next round either.
Yep. Becoming a problem, but that's not. Nitro getting Hobbit down as he gets inside a boiler. He was set and ready for that position, far enough off it as well that he wouldn't have been spotted when they jumped across the window. 3 of 4 remaining members, though, of Cloud9 into B. And only the poor pistol.
Yeah, although Nitro has rotated here. Nitro's going to be here in time, challenging the smoke at CT spawn.
That Molotov didn't spill over yet. Yikinder knows it, so he's going to try and burrow himself back in the site, create more space based on the fact that they might think that's cleared, and they're already looking away from it. They're already looking away because the aggros come in. Yikinder always looked the wrong way as well, though. Had a chance to get some free shots into the back of Axile. Not going to happen now. Still the advantage, but the boost cut off. Axile with the angle. He's playing very well as he cuts out OC also.
Yeah, Liquid trying to get a little bit cheeky, trying to coordinate a surprise double boost. That was being watched, and Cloud9 withstand the danger, withstand the presence. That's about as good as, I mean, that's not a bad round whatsoever from Team Liquid, but Cloud9, full focus and on point. They make sure it doesn't slip away from them. 3 players are going to survive. NAF just kind of tucked in with the USP. Shiro's certainly going to clear this angle before trying to evacuate entirely. Maybe not, but he still gets the kill.
Poor NAF, put him on 2 HP and couldn't close the deal.
Yeah, that one's going to feel horrible. He even got the dink on the first shot.
Yep.
10-10, game on.
Yeah, game on, but money's still tight for Liquid, so it's not, again, like you say, the position they want to be in. They won't be able to get OC on that AWP. So never mind not hitting the impact shots now. He just doesn't even have the op to try and do it. Something funny, Jason.
This is an interesting fan cam going on in that situation.
Love to see it.
Ooh, nice nade on the Hobbit. Chunks him down to 61. Once again, it's 5 M4s. Only a sole kit on Nitro, who was able to probably afford that due to the kills he got in the previous round. And limited on utility. Nades are an issue for Team Liquid's defense. Nitro still has a smoke Molotov, so he's going to try and be very conscious of that in Banana. But the defenders at the A bomb site are sparse on nades.
He's waiting. Ooh, and he's not. He's not going to wait at all. He just fires into the smoke. Anticipating a press of either wall. Yikinder's also going to be stalled out of this with a smoke. Elige does find one, has to reload. Nafni not close enough to strike through it. But Naf's going to spot him from afar. That's over toward Pit, as we know. That's where Naf loves to position himself in these situations. So Liquid control with a 5-on-3.
It looks like Shiro and Axile want to go right back at Rap side when those smokes clear. They want the deep angle for the AWP in the hands of Shiro. Elige not peeking it quite yet, though. No flashbang to set him up either. There's the peek. Good shot from Axile. Not even the op. Just an accurate AK-47. And Inters is still waiting at the end of halls. I think Yikinder almost has to challenge this wraparound. OC is going to be in a really tough position.
Bounce Molotov to clear. Oh, missed. Didn't get all the way over. It cut through the box, but that's it. So the corner's not cleared out at all. They can play that. Not that it's going to make a difference either way, because the damage is there. Shiro gets one back, but Yikinder's going to take down Inters, who was already low, and a missed shot makes things too easy for NAF to even use a USP to close it.
Yeah, OC goes down, but he's going to be happy. He's going to get passed over the AWP for free, which is nice because he hasn't been able to afford it. I'll tell you what, though. That's another missed Molotov for Cloud9. This is now an issue. Like, this is way too many missed nades for
3-4 minimum.
Yeah, and some of them have been in rounds where they would be extremely impactful.
Weird. We saw a lot of missed smokes the other day as well for G2 when it was on this map. I don't know. Inferno's being elusive apparently.
Maybe there was some kind of an update that no one knows about.
Yep. Just
shifted the pixels just a little bit.
Yep. Oh, you just take the collisions out of everything.
That would be funny. That'd be a nice troll. Not really in the playoffs, but
no, it wouldn't be a nice troll. It would just be mean. Okay. It's not April Fools. Yekindar, again, just spraying, and Axile takes a bit of damage from that, but so too does Yekindar in return, so 1 for 1 on that exchange. No kills. Reset. They'll look back over towards the apartments right now where Inter's Hobbit and Nafni are waiting. And Elige's going to position himself inside Graveyard. This is a good position to look into that stairwell, and he's also got Naf right there who can get that information.
It's a perfect setup for Naf to take contact, and Elige to just slaughter everyone when he pops up.
Naf's got the contact. Elige hasn't popped up yet. Oh my god! Hobbit got by them. He was the first one to drop down. He was ready for it. He smoked Elige.
That's an interesting timing, though. I think the biggest thing about that is that Hulls pop was at a time that's relatively early, and also I don't think there was a smoke on Haykart, so normally that's kind of an indication it's coming. Liquid had really no idea that was about to hit. Nice mix-up. Way to mask it for Cloud9.
That was sick from Hobbit, too, to hit that shot that quickly.
Yep.
The fact that he got down, Naf couldn't do anything about it. This one's done, so we go 11-11. And they'll save what they can on the Liquid side because it's all they can do at this point.
I mentioned Shiro is having a little bit of a quiet game, but Axile's got 22 kills. He's continued his wonderful performance. On the Team Liquid side of things, it's Naf leading the way with 18. Yikinder's only at 9. but it's all tied up.
All tied up indeed, and firm advantage of the money going the way of Cloud9. See if we get another timeout in here soon from Liquid, but not this time around, apparently.
This was a 16-10 victory for Team Liquid in the Group D decider match, or in the final day that Liquid absolutely needed to win. This one that they won it relatively comfortably. They're not getting that same comfort here. Mentioned right when this started, we know it. Players have always talked about it. It's difficult to beat a team on the same map in the same tournament twice.
Giving it an old proper go, though, aren't they?
Still a chance. I mean, that's a great save call. As you're going to keep the rifles in hand, you're going to keep the money in hand. OC got away with the AWP, which was all important. Double nade deep down banana towards logs. Nobody home.
Inter's jumping up to join the rest of his teammates inside of the apartments in boiler position.
Tell you what, too, that pregame interview from NAVI where he said, we think they have some gaps in their defense that we can exploit. They've won 4 of the 5 gun rounds so far in this map. Or in the second half, I should say.
Yeah, on the T side specifically against that defense, so you're not wrong. Nade going into the cubby. Nitro sees all of that, but we'll put out a smoke in defense of it and rotate over to the arch instead. NAVI's getting very close to that, though. So, smoke out to slow them down and then wants to make sure they don't push through. Now he's going to rotate back to his standard position because he's hoping that as that dissipates, he'll get a lineup on them. He's not wrong in anticipating that, but he blocks the molly and slides out. They're going to hear him running. Surely they do. NAVI's still looking at the doorway, though. He might get off on this, but they've got to look back. Someone's got to watch that angle. They just give it up. All that commotion and activity, and no one's looking there.
Yeah, and they've set up a mid to B split again. Into CT spawn we go. OC with the op is peering down banana. That's where the bomb is, but still no utility on Cloud9. This might be a little bit more difficult. Good time for Yikinder to step up. First headshot is his. Aggression from Hobbit. OC slides out for the peak, and that's another all-important kill, and time is of the essence.
Kinder in the open, standing there, ready to fight for one. He'll get it down to a 1-on-2, give his teammates a chance. AWP picked up for Shiro because he wants to try and snap onto them the second they come around the corner, but they're not heading that direction. They're going banana instead, and Shiro, he doesn't have that information yet. Flash goes over. I don't even think he saw where that came from because he backed around the corner, so he's not going to have the information yet, but he can hear them. And he'll look back to the site. He knows now. Smoke in front of him makes things extremely awkward. They're going to tap and try and bait out a shot from him, which they've got. So now they can try and hold it in a better angle still. And Shiro's just putting warning shots out to try and keep them off. It doesn't matter. Defuse is done, and Liquid go 12-11.
Good covering fire. That was always good. Oh, he legs him. He legs Nitro with a quick scope. 12-11. What a great round for Yikinder to deliver some stunning kills. A nice triple kill coming in to stop that split. That got very, very dangerous, though. You give Shiro that much time in a 1v2 and he can punish you with ease. OC gets the follow-up peek shut down from Hobbit, but Yikinder's there with another great headshot. Liquid, I mean, much like Cloud9, both these defenses are just barely holding on. Liquid's defense now the one struggling to win 2 rounds in a row. And money is not grown whatsoever. Ooh, nice pick from OC.
Great pick from OC. Now we're seeing the benefits of having that AWP on the CT side. Elijah's going to back out a boiler, try and find a angle that's more beneficial for him, having already gotten that pick. He doesn't need to overextend on this. It is going to be Banana that's going to get the attention now, though. Nades to clear sandbags as Yikinder rotates over, and inside of the site, you've got Nitro already positioned.
OC's coming over as well. He's got good support utility. Smoke flash that he can use if they do eventually hit this. He can chuck flashes up into the sky over the roof above Nitro so that he can keep going for peaks. And as we've seen from time to time, and if Cloud9 have done their research, Nitro, when he holds onto a smoke inside the bomb site the way he's doing now at New Box, he loves to just wait for the execute, drop that out to the left. They're going to let him in. They don't want to really challenge towards the choke point, but that gives him space to work between Emo and New Box.
They've got the boost. This is interesting information gathering, though, from Hobbit. 46 seconds. There's tons of time to rotate back over if he thinks that they have a chance of getting deeper toward the A site. If he thinks there's a chance that they've gone for the rotation early toward B.
There's no flashbangs. There's no flashbangs for Cloud9 on this B hit. It's just smokes.
OC. Not able to hit the first. Does actually, excuse me. Clipped Exile. Didn't think he had. He is forced off with smokes, but
they're going to save.
I was going to say, they're not sure where they want to go.
They're going to
Hobbit came back over and they didn't get enough information on it. So with 20 seconds and smokes down, they're just desperately spraying at this point, but it is going to be a save call, and NAV's going to try and cut them off. Could be huge if he does. They're not going to push that far. I think they're aware. They definitely realized the potential for someone to push that was there. So 7 seconds round over. NAV may swing late on this, but with $50, I'm not sure it's worth it.
What a great hold from Liquid's defense. It's not anything sexy. Obviously, there wasn't even really any kind of an engagement or a battle, but I mean, well done with utility to just stall Cloud9 out completely.
18 leads the way for Liquid, and Exile at 22 leads overall.
OC a huge impactful round in 24. The pick down mid, the damage as well. Now a chance against Shiro, but the Molotov forces him away from the angle. Looked like he wanted to slide in for that fight. And deep utility being spent. Shiro, boom.
Gets caught like Yikinder did inside of that tree position. Exile, speaking of, though, gets the shot back onto him. Hang on, because they could press this off. OC needs to be fully cognizant of the fact that timing is against him and sees the flash, gets out. Smart play, because they were going to peek and swing. And NAVI stays put, knowing that they didn't get the chance to find the kill.
Look at all the confidence in OC, though. With all that pressure being applied, Nitro bailed out early. He's looking for a reaction. He's looking for Cloud9 to try and bust up middle or bust out halls very, very fast. Leaving OC alone with the op. NAVI and Unleashed got caught by an awkward timing out of halls earlier in this half. Doesn't look like it's going to be possible this time. Smoke to cut off the choke point. Hobbit and Inters don't budge. They wait. They might go through it.
This will be the cart pop.
40 seconds.
Throws it as he stands. Didn't land. Oh, sorry, a different perspective. I thought we were from the CT perspective there. It did land. It did make it through. That was the other player that was inside of the halls. NAVI's got Nitro. So that's one more. Look at his position as well. He's going all the way around, but he might get caught inside. Oh, he just got inside that smoke. I was going to say Elige might see his shoulder going in, but now he's going to get given up because he runs back over. And guess what? He's been there the whole time. Whole time he's been inside of the site. Good find, OC, though. Bomb's back at B. This is all a ruse. And OC knows that he's on 11. He's going to get another shot. He'll get taken down by a nade, but the bomb is inside of the flame.
It's over.
It's done. They don't have to do anything. NAV doesn't realize it. He thinks he's saving. He saved to win the round. It's 14-11.
Oh, my Lord. OC did not move. The ball's on that man when all that action is going down, and Cloud9 punished again by that slow style and that late call to go back towards B. That's unreal. And OC had utility. He wasn't pressured that whole time. They left him alone with a smoke Molotov. He had a Molotov down for late and hits 2 great shots. This is everything.
So sick on the second one.
Oh no, it was a team Molotov.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. It was.
The second player couldn't actually stop and fight him. He had to just try and run through his own Molotov, or whoever's Molotov it was.
Brutal.
Oh no.
Well, it had the assist there, so yeah, no, that's crazy. That's just chaos at its finest.
That's
panicking late.
Pressure. And I'll tell you what, that's bad news if you're a Cloud9 fan, as this has been a team that's been poised to take the world by storm for a year and a half now, and pressure has always gotten to them.
Man, oh man, that is wild. That is so insane that is given away. And they all, it's like they expected OC not to be there. As soon as he is, it's just, oh my God, what do we do? Throw everything.
They got all the kills. Why would you expect him to be there?
I totally agree.
Push down mid, push down mid.
I guess it's just expect the unexpected situation, right? You know, oh, look at the confidence OC has now. He pushes down, gets that kill. Yikinder's already deep, looking for map points already, and they've got 2 kills to start it off. Yikinder, aware that they could be underneath, is going to back away, so he'll fall back. That knowledge comes back to haunt them, though, because they line up as they retreat, and Shiro gets 2 enters, trades Nitro. It's a 2-on-2, and there's no one at the B site.
It's a 1v1 on both sides of the map. Naf is going to peek towards middle. Enters. Oh, he pauses, though. He wants to wait. He wants to join up. Nafany is looking for this peek. Naf on Nafany, and it's the nasty ass that wins out here. OC just waiting patiently over towards B.
Enters to plant. Still every chance to win this. 48 HP, but he has the advantage of position in this because they have to wait. OC has to hold for NAF to get there, and he's still on the AWP as well. So NAF's AK is going to be so important. Quick smoke deployed to cover off the top of Banana, but that's not going to be where Inters is. That's not going to matter. Inters is swinging around, trying to get the angle. Here's him coming in. Finds the first shot. Oh, they nearly lined it up. NAF's going to kill both. Screw it. I'll take OC down if it means getting that point. And that's exactly what's going to happen for Liquid.
What a great round. What a close round. What a this is late in the game. Players can't hold themselves back at this point, right? Like, Nitro gets that kill. It gives him a man advantage. Goes back for more, and it's like, no, 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 fall back, fall back. Play the 3-on-3. Or the 3-on-2, as it were. What a great double from Shio to bring him right back into this.
Man, Nav catching out Nav, he was huge. You're absolutely right. Started with OC and that confidence. They're going to have money again. This is going to be tight. You still have AKs coming out right now for Cloud9. You've got 2 FAMASs. That's it. That's all they're going to have to work with to try and force out overtime, or at least the start of forcing out overtime in this round. Deep smoke. Any chance for the boost behind it? No, because they've gone for a 3-2 split favoring Banana in this round. Exile's already forward of all of the utility, though.
Three players defending here from Team Liquid, 2 at top Banana.
You could catch them out here. Exile already being that far forward when they deployed deep smokes. That could be interesting. And they're going to try to flash him around this as well. First flash, catches OC. He falls off of it. Kender's in bags. They didn't expect it. He'd get the first one. And he'll slip along the wall. Still wants more, though. Sees the boost. Nade's going to soften them up. Kender's able to drop Shiro down.
Yeah, that's great. Now OC's coming back with the op. Now he's got the angle. NAVI, don't get lured into it. That would be essentially the round. 5-on-3 for the map. OC's going to see the Molotov. He stays in front of it. He's like, screw it. Actually, it bounced off the wall. Excuse me.
Yeah, it did. It did go over toward the sandbags. It did look like it went above him because of the scope, but either way, that's information that they're not peeking behind it. So NAF's trying to make a play. Don't give them a gap to get through, though, because he's actually further forward of this than he thinks.
Yeah, he might be calling it clear. There's actually an opportunity for a little bit of misinformation going over the Team Liquid side of things with NAF saying, yeah, it's all clear. I don't see anyone in middle. Now Nitro knows Molotov's going to be out. Now they could fall back right into NAF's hands, but he slides into Halls, and they're just narrowly avoiding the disaster of NAF.
Timing is everything, isn't it? He was in the right place at the wrong time twice.
3 times now as he peeks down mid, but they have the information.
This is okay, though.
Yeah, they know everything.
Yeah, he knows they're going back. He knows they're going to try and flank out. He does get taken down, but OC was able to find Hobbit in the meantime, so it's still a 3-on-2. OC stepping out, not able to hit. Elige, the next one there, has the smoke down in front of him, can go for the boost instead. And do they expect all 3 to be there? 6 seconds, this one's done. Call it for Team Liquid. It's going to be 16-11. They'll beat Cloud9 again. You said it was 16.